Ah, Disney. One of the most warm, beautiful, fuzzy memories that I have as a child, sitting down and watching Disney movies with my family. Now, many people have warm memories of Disney in their childhood, but what I'm going to show you today is why one of the most popular films, The Lion King, is actually so Jewish.
Why is The Lion King actually so Jewish?
The story is a story of a young lion cub, Simba. He can't wait to be king. He can't wait to take on the responsibilities of ruling the empire. However, unbeknownst to him, his evil uncle Scar has planned to take over the empire himself. Scar kills Mufasa, makes Simba believe it was Simba's fault. The little lion cub runs away. Simba ends up in the jungle where he makes two friends, Timon and Pumbaa. There's no kosher restaurants here, who give him the secret of all life.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of your days. Enjoy life, chill, be happy, because nothing you've done can possibly be changed. So what is there to worry about?
Are you nuts? You're talking about a lion.
Now let me take you to what I think is the most Jewish scene in the entire Disney canon. The scene starts with that song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which ends as carefree days with us are history. The turning point of The Lion King is coming now. Nala sits with Simba and says, yes, this is a beautiful place, but we need you at home. Things are not okay. What you did has lasting impact. Simba has never thought about things like this before. Maybe he is relevant. Maybe he is needed. Rafiki then comes and reminds Simba. It brings in the image of Mufasa, his father.
Mufasa. Ooh. Do it again. Mufasa.
Who reminds him he is the son of the king. At this point, Rafiki comes along, whacks him with a stick. Simba, having completely gotten the message, realizes what he needs to do. He is ready to go home and fight for his kingdom. Now, let me rewind, take you back, and show you how Jewish this entire scene is. Remember. I think this scene is a perfect parallel to the journey of Teshuvah, or returning, a journey which starts with the month of Elul, continues with Rosh Hashanah, and ultimately culminates in Yom Kippur. The process starts when Simba has completely lost his way, and Nala wakes him out of his reverie. Look, sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about them, so why worry?
Because it's your responsibility.
Nala delivers him that line as his responsibility to fix. Nala is this breath of fresh air, this awakening moment, this call to repentance. And this really is a wake-up call to Simba. A wake-up call to Jewish people in the month of Elul, where they're blowing that shofar every day, that trumpet blast, that thing that wakes us up to realize things are not okay, and there's something we need to do about it, there's something we can do about it. And that is Teshuvah. Teshuvah is from the word lashuv, to return, to go back, to return to where you are, to fix that thing that you messed up. To turn and look at ourselves and say, how can I move? How can I take on an action? How can I pivot to fix the thing that in my past that I'm not happy with? Then, out of the sky, literally out of the blue, Mufasa, Simba's father, the king of all the lions, who he looks up to, who he feels responsible for killing, appears to Simba. Simba, father, you have forgotten me. I am your father.
No. How could I?
You have forgotten who you are.
And so you have forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba.
You are more than what you have become.
So the next stage of Teshuvah, when we've been woken up from our reverie, is to realize you have forgotten who you are. And so you've forgotten your direction. You've forgotten me. You've forgotten the entire process of your life and the direction where we're going. Having been reminded by Nala, a wake-up call, and what he needs to change, the question is, what is he changing into? Who is he? And that is a Rosh Hashanah moment in our lives, where we're presented with this Mufasa scene, this Mufasa moment, where we're reminded of our past and where we're from impact where we're going. Santa Sana, squash banana, where were no gumi mabana? Was that really how it goes? Who knew?
What was that? Change is good.
Yeah, but it's not easy.
I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Yeah, but it still hurts. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it
Or learn from it.
Ha! You see? What are you gonna do? First, I'm gonna take your stick.
No, not a stick.
That final piece of Teshuvah, that final piece for Simba, is where he changes the situation. Rafiki whacks him over the head of the stick, says you can either run from it or learn from it. And Simba realizes, yes, you can learn from it. How do you learn from it? By changing the situation, by taking the stick. The stick, if it's not there, can't hit him anymore. Teshuvah is changing the situation. It's going back and finding a piece of our lives that we have the power to change, the responsibility to change because we're the only one, and we're inspired to change because that's where we're going. That's Teshuvah. Thank you very much, Squash Banana, you're a baboon and I'm not. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? It's so deep, oh, it's so beautiful. So Simba's been woken up by the shofar, he's seen who he is from the father figure in his life, and he's got the inspiration from Rafiki to turn a new leaf, to change the situation. That's the point in Teshuvah, where we actually change the situation in a really painful but very powerful way. We need to go back, find the things that are difficult, find the things where we've messed up and completely remove them. Delete them, erase them, change them. And by changing them, we've completely changed the entire situation. And do you know what we call something that leaves a permanent mark that shows that something is completely messed up and happened before? A scar!
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Run away, Scar, and never return.
Now, no one wants to face a scar. The scar looks like everything's healed, looks like everything's fine, but it's ugly, it's painful, and it's horrible. And Yom Kippur is that moment. It's that painful process of going through each of the things where we feel we've really messed up and we need to fix, we need to change. We need to face Scar, we need to look him in the eye and take him down. And that's the story of the Lion King, and that's the story of our lives. We're all Simba. We start off our lives at a point where everything's fantastic, we're going well, just can't wait to be king, can't wait till the next stage of our life begins, Hakuna Matata, we're abandoning everything that's come before because no worries, relax. And it's at that low point in our lives when we realize we're facing in completely the wrong direction and we're not who we want to be, that we're given that inspiration, we're given the Nala, we're given the Mufasa, we're given the Rafiki, and then we're ready to deal with our scars. And that is why the Lion King is actually so Jewish. But what do you think? Do you think there's an even more Jewish scene in Disney that I've missed out? Let me know in our comments down below.